morning, everybody. Let's play some Minecraft, shall we? So, there's been some progress in the world. So, if you are checking out the VOD, well, you'll see this biome over here. It's come a long way. We're doing farming today. I'm going to do some more wheat fields. And, yeah. That's going to be the big plan, is knock out a couple more fields, try to get this area ship shape and looking good. It is officially, what time is it? It's, what time? What day is it? It's 17,708, which means we have less than 300 days until, for some reason, I'm not able to sign in. That's bizarre. Hold on, let me sign in. I see Andy. Hey, Andy, I see you, bud, but oh, there. Okay, now it wasn't appearing. I don't know why, but now it is. Anyway, so yeah, so a lot of progress over in the haunted biome. The island, or the Boneville bunker actually had a lot of progress. I dug out a perimeter of loaded chunk area, so I now have, it doesn't go all the way down, but I now have like a wall, kind of underground, an underground wall, where everything inside of that wall is loaded all the time now. So I am able to get rid of the ticking area in Steelport and only really focus on the Boneville bunker area, which is kind of cool. That everything I need to do ever AFK can just happen within those boundaries. So I can put any future farms, which I certainly will, in there, and everything should be basically fully grown at all times. So that's pretty sweet. Anyway, how you doing, Andy? How's your weekend? I guess. No, I don't know if I caught my sneeze. Hopefully I did. I tried. Yesterday, I was unable to stream because I was getting a crown put in. Yeah, freaking crown, which I had to pay cash for. So, hooray! My insurance didn't cover it. So, $750 later, I have a temporary crown in my mouth, and in 2 weeks, then I get the permanent crown put in. So that was not much fun. And then, as far as school goes. My latest update is I have my last final, which I may end up taking today, maybe. I feel like I'm pretty ready for it. I can take it any day up until Thursday, so I haven't decided for sure what day I'm going to take it, but I may take it today and just put this semester out of its misery and be done. And I'll be basically 25% of the way through my master's. Freaking awesome. That would be crazy. My birthday was awful the day after. Wait, oh, your birthday was awful. It was a family meal with me and my brother, which was nice. Bad weekend for me. Oh, my weekend was fine, actually. I didn't have my kids, and that always brings me down a little bit. But I'm kind of used to it at this point. It doesn't make it less, you know, I don't want to say painful, but less like blah. But I got to spend. I didn't work. I didn't have any gigs this weekend. Well, I had a classical gig on Sunday, but I didn't have any of my normal like Friday night, Saturday night gigs. So I actually just got to hang out with the girlfriend, and she's also doing finals this week. So both of us just sort of sat on the couch and studied. It was actually lovely. It was really nice. Felt like you know, that's not something that I really generally get to do. Is just sit on the couch together like. You know, I'm always working or I have my kids, and to have neither of those things going on was actually really nice. So yeah, my weekend was fine. My crown yesterday morning was not fun. My mouth is actually pretty sore today still, but you know, I've had worse pain. It's not that big of a deal. It's not great fun, but whatever, it's fine. I'm sorry your birthday was awful, Andy. That really stinks. Am I out? I'm out. I just got the news today, and this won't mean anything to you guys probably, but I just got the news that Gordon Goodwin died, the great big band composer, 70 years old with cancer. That's why my birthday was horrid. My daughter is 12, And is full teenage attitude training. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I pretty regularly think about how glad I am that I have boys and not girls. Especially since the divorce. Oh my goodness, am I glad that I have boys and not girls. For, to be a single dad with girls. Oh my god, I can't even imagine. Hey, what's up, Klatos? So let's. Oh, good. I'm pretty good shape. Rotten flesh. I don't need that. What else don't I need? Anything else crappy? I don't need 17 saplings. What is that? These can go in the same thing. And what else don't I need? Actually, you know what? I don't really need bone meal, to be honest. Because I have a place for bone meal. We're doing farming today. I got all these seeds from the Boneville Bunker. I expanded the Boneville Bunker massively, though, since last time we convened. I almost want to go there and just show it to you, but it's like it's cat a corner. It's at the furthest possible point from where we are right now, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I got a resource pack that shows chunks because you can't just hit F3 in Bedrock. I got a resource pack that shows chunks. So today what we're doing is we're filling. See all these? I don't even know. I don't even know if I showed you this. I subdivided this whole area into fields, and now we're. I'm just picking some random fields. I did some carrots. I did some potatoes. Now I'm just going to fill in quite a few of these with wheat. And then whatever's left, we'll do with like beetroot or, whatever. Like rows of dark oak saplings or, pale oak sapling, whatever. Maybe we'll invent some crops. Just try to fill the space with what looks like crops. And then, and the haunted biome, let's see, what else did I do over there? I didn't show you, I was just there. I put a bunch of dead trees up. You can't really see them, but I just custom built a whole bunch of dead trees that add to the atmosphere. And I put a bunch of patches of coarse dirt and podzol patches, just start to break it up. So the haunted biome is really, I mean, it looks so custom. Obviously, it is custom, right? But like, look at it. It looks good. And you see all the patches of dirt. I'll add more. I actually ran out of podzol, so I have to farm up more podzol. But you can see all the dead trees are sprinkled around. I think they are pretty good. I just did it the easy way. I didn't use gates and all that kind of stuff. I just did full logs, but of pale oak. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. Still got to do stuff, but we're on track here. We have less than 300 days until the next, till this block is over. So I think we're on pace. She's okay when she's asleep. The rest of the time, she's pretty horrid to both me and. I'm sorry, Andy. That's a tough age. Today, I'm going to be starting at 9 a.m. I'm going to be studying for my medical SLP class, and then. Right now, I have a 93% in the class, maybe even 94% after my last assignment. So I have a little bit of wiggle room for the final, but like not a lot. So I really want an A. I mean, I worked hard enough this semester to get, the possibility of an A. So I just want to finish strong and get that A. And if I don't, I can live with it. Like I can live with a B. It would be nearly impossible for me to not get a B. I would have to get like almost a 0 in the final, and that's not going to happen. So the worst case scenario right now, the worst case scenario would be a B, and whatever. If that happens, I'll just be mildly disappointed whenever the grades come out. But so there's not that big of a downside. I just want to I want to give it my best effort since I'm so close. And, but I also just want to take it and be done. I really want to be done for the semester. My next class starts December 17th, if you can believe that. We actually had an online study group last night, which was really fun, where I had AI write a bunch of scenarios, because those are the hardest part. There's the open-ended scenarios, like this patient presents with stroke symptoms and you're called in for an evaluation. What do you do? And there's a whole bunch of stuff. You know, there's like a whole bunch of possible answers. So those questions are hard. Like multiple choice is not that bad because multiple choice you can usually immediately narrow down like 2 of them, and then you just have to like decide which of the remaining 2 it is. But when it's a big open-ended writing question, you just gotta make sure you get everything down, you know, and don't put anything wrong down. And you know, it's more challenging, and there's a bunch of scenarios on the final. So I'm hoping to study. Basically, my plan is I'm going to study until noon, break for some chicken wings on my new temporary crown. That should be great. And then take the final, and then officially be done with school for the semester until my winter session starts on December 17th, which I mean, that's crazy. Our winter break is like 4 days. Like, you know what stinks? It stinks that Coral isn't renewable. I think it's probably not renewable, like, on purpose because Mojang's a pretty liberal company, and maybe they're trying to communicate that, no, Coral isn't renewable. I know it is, like, over the long-term scale, but, and they're, you know, trying to teach a generation of kids to preserve and all that kind of stuff. But, man, I want to use Coral as a block, but I don't want to destroy my beautiful coral oceans. I actually think that's one of the best vanilla gen things that we have. I think coral oceans are really, really well done. And so I don't want to destroy them. But I want to build out of dead coral because it's a great gray block. So it kind of stinks that I wish there was a recipe for it. Hey, what's up, Trey? My program, you can't take anything off. It's like it's a once you start, it's pedal to the metal all the way through. I have summer too. Yeah, there's just no break. So I'll take you take a class from basically December 17th until January 17th, and then immediately start the next semester. There is a way to make coral in real life. Boy, I don't know if you guys watched football last night, but boy, oh boy, man, this week Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts were both incredibly terrible, which, you know, I know that we're not all big football fans here, but it's like fantasy football playoff week. Like, this is like the last week of the regular season. So for them to just crap the bed, 2 of the teams in my leagues that needed a win to make the playoffs, one had Patrick Mahomes and the other had Jalen Hurts. And they were both, like, Patrick Mahomes finished with 0 points and Jalen Hurts finished with negative, like, 7. Trey, how you doing, buddy? You almost done with your enormous class load? I love this one. This is Alone Together. 14 bar form. And ends on a each A section. The whole A section is minor, and then it goes to a major at the end. With a really nice moving bridge. Claudius, did you ever watch American Horror Story? I'm into season like 6 of it now. I've been crushing it recently. Really enjoying it. It's an anthology, but it's season-long anthologies instead of like episodic anthology. It's good. The thing that I tried to watch it years ago, and I couldn't get into it because I watched the first season, really liked the first season. And then the second season, I realized that it used a lot of the same actors, but playing different roles. And that was, like, too weird for me to, like, because I still thought of them as, you know, it was just weird. It's hard. So then I just decided I'm just going to plunge on through, and I've really been enjoying it. And, like, it's not scary, but it's definitely in a horror world, you know. It's more weird than scary. Hey, what's up, woman? Anyway, I've been really enjoying it, like, and it's long, so I can always just sort of have it on in the background. It's like, I don't know, 9 or 10 seasons or something, but it's good. And each, like, one is like the Salem witch trial, like, sort of period. One is the one I just finished was Roanoke, which was probably not my favorite season, and this one has, like, to do with, like, fear and politics and stuff. I'm not sure, but it's definitely in a horror vein. So I'm curious to where this next season goes. But it's not, like, one was a haunted house, with lots of ghosts and stuff like that. That was the first season. Is probably maybe my favorite. One was an asylum. One was like a freak show, like carnival. Yeah, it's pretty cool, Claudius. I know you're into that kind of stuff. You should give it a shot. It's on Prime for free right now. All right, so I'll show you guys the progress here after we sleep on the haunted biome, because you'll get that morning fog. Okay, we got this. We got the dead. Well, I'm gonna edit these dead trees more and put some of those pale hanging vines on them and some glow lichen as well. So it's coming along, but it's starting to feel good. It's starting to, especially with this, like, especially with the outlooks over in this big farming land. Yeah, it's coming along. I can't wait to be done with. I can't wait to be done with this semester. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a time that my teeth don't hurt too. Right now, if you came in late, I got a crown put in yesterday morning, and it's not pleasant at all. It doesn't hurt. It's just so uncomfortable. Yeah, the fog adds the spook for sure. This Realism Craft add-on is so clutch. Like, I would love to play without any add-ons, but man, it's just so good. Toy Cat came out with a pretty damning video about Mojang and Microsoft and the state of Minecraft and all that kind of stuff. Listen, Hytale's coming out, guys, in a month from now, basically, and I'm gonna definitely pre-order it for me and both of my boys, and actually for my girlfriend's kids too. I'm gonna get them for Christmas, so there's gonna be I'm buying 5 copies of Hytale in couple days early. It looks really promising. You know what's cool about Hytale? They just announced that at some point, this may not happen during like alpha, but at some point you're gonna be able to take your character with your inventory to other people's worlds in multiplayer, which is freaking cool. So, like, say Cloutus, you say you're playing Hytale and you're like, hey Fix, you want to come in and help me with the build? I can bring like a bunch of like cobblestone over from my world into your world. That's a super cool thing. And say we go together and we combat a boss in Andy's world, then we can bring any loot that we get from the boss back into our own worlds. It's a really cool thing. I'm sure there'll be a friends list and whatever, and you can't, so only allow people into your world that are allowed into your world in a whitelist or whatever, you know? But that's such a cool mechanic. I love that idea. I mean, like Bedrock, you guys could join my world now if we were friends on Bedrock. I just have it locked down so that doesn't happen, you know, because I want my kids to be able to join my world. So I just have settings so the only people that could potentially join my world are just my kids. You know? But that's super cool. Being able to like take your stuff from your world into a friend's world is slick, man. The account creation is up on the site. Oh, is it? Cool. It is on Steam, right, Trail? I have not checked yet. I sort of assumed that it would be on Steam because that's how I was going to buy it for some, like, my kids and my girlfriend's kids. I just sort of assumed it would be on Steam, but, oh, maybe it's not. I didn't think about that. It's not going to be on Steam? No way! Really? Well then, okay. Can you gift it? There's no way that they would not allow it to be gifted, like especially with Christmas, right? Is there a way to gift, like gift purchases? I hope there is. I don't want to just give cash. That would be lame. He doesn't want people review bombing it? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, wait, do I have music on? I do. Oops. Sorry if you guys were getting double music. Yeah, I get the review bombing aspect of it, especially as it's coming out in early release after a really tumultuous development journey here between the two companies and all that kind of stuff. I can't believe how fast they're putting out after he reacquired it. That's crazy. Like a month or two. I can't think of a time that's been done, though my gaming experience is somewhat limited, to be honest, but it's such a cool system. I'm excited. I'm really excited for Hytale. I think it looks really cool. I certainly will be starting a like a forever world, if you will. Like I'll just be starting one world that I'll only ever play, and just going from there. But I mean, nothing's happened in this world. I'm still deeply invested in this world and all that kind of stuff. But I am looking forward to it. I just noticed, I was just noticing today, I started this block on October 29th. I started this, the 17K block. So it's going to take me, well, actually, I'm going to be getting a lot of playtime here in it for a few days, so, because of being out of school. So I'll probably play, if I do take my final, I mean, if I take my final today, I'm probably going to play, like, all day tomorrow, honestly. I'll be playing today and doing some housework all day tomorrow. So I may end up getting up to 18,000 pretty soon here, but... Hey, lunch. You know what? My only hope is, and this is not a valid concern. This concern doesn't really matter at all, but I do hope that, is this blue ice? No, packed ice. I am trying to buy all the blue ice and coral every time I see one of these jabronis. I'm taking my final day, finishing 2 more classes tonight, then I have 1 more class to complete. Is that like forever, then you're done? Because, Trail, am I insane? You have your doctorate already, right? So, am I crazy that you have your doctorate and you're going back to school for a master's? I don't even understand how that works. Are you switching fields? What are you doing? I've been, I'll admit, I have been kind of considering, I don't want to say this out loud, I've been kind of considering going straight in and applying to get my doctorate after, in a year. In a year, so I'm halfway through my master's. I've been considering applying at places to get an online doctorate. I have a doctorate, went back to get another degree because I don't... You have a doctorate in, philosophy, right? Yeah, I've been kind of considering going back, going straight on, while looking for a job, to support my... to support myself and my kids. I've been considering this is it? I've been considering maybe going back to get a doctorate. Kiddo vomited last night due to overheating from a heated blanket. School has a 24-hour vomit. Yeah. We have that same thing. Fever. Yeah, 24-hour thing. What's funny is that then they demand an excuse. So I just had to do this just a few days ago because my kids both stayed at home because they both had a little bit of a fever, and I didn't take them to the doctor. They just had a fever, so I didn't take them to the doctor. And then the school was like, "We need an excuse." Like, I wasn't allowed. It's your fault. I wasn't allowed to send them because of your policy. I'm out. Well, I guess we are going to Boneville Bunker, everybody. So I'll show you the progress. I did so much digging in Boneville. I did so much digging. I love this recording, I'm not because it's great or anything like that. It's myself, so I'm not gonna I'm not, my ego isn't that wildly out of control, but it takes me back to a really happy time in life when I was up in school, just practicing insane amounts and yeah, just makes me happy. Schools are actually closing early in UK. Server flu outbreak. Wow. Alright, so here's Boneville. Look, check out the progress. I need to get an entrance. One of the things I want to do is I want to build a facade around this. So it's kind of looks like a ruin kind of area. I don't know that we'll get to this block, but that's going to be one of the plans for Boneville, is make it look like this whole bunker exists underneath a ruin. So here's what I did. This is the perimeter that I dug out. So I dug out all these areas that are inside of here are loaded at all times, which includes my iron farm, the wheat, this farm, the pumpkins and stuff, which are totally building up, and the upstairs, the wool, all this wool farm. We still have to get away in and out, but all my, sheep and stuff. So all these areas are just loaded all the time now. It's pretty sweet. The only area that's actually not loaded, actually, which might be a the only area that's not loaded. See, this is the line because this is a chunk border. So I need to rework because right now the minecart goes outside of the chunk border, And the minecart activates the shearing. So I need to rework this so the minecart doesn't leave the chunk border. But other than that, this whole area is now loaded at all times. It's really sweet. And I'll show you. Look how far it goes actually too. Oh, and the other side, I dug out all the way through here. This used to be a wall. I dug out all the way through here. Well, definitely all the slime chunks will use those. So I'll have a working slime farm that'll just be loaded here all the time. And I don't know how that'll work, actually. That might not work without players nearby. I'm not sure. Probably not, actually. But still, it'll be there. I had to download a resource pack. Yeah, I had to download a resource pack, unfortunately. Oh, shoot. Well, I'll tell you what we might do. This is Silk Touch. You know, I might just harvest the wheat manually this time. Because you get back a decent... you know why? I guess we'll do this together. I took down the redstone. Oh, it's a pain. Okay, I took down the redstone. Okay, let's go do it. So I took down the redstone because the redstone that I had went outside of... It went outside of the chunk border. So what I want to do is I want to do a new... Like a new toggle switch. Yeah, I had to take it all down. So I want to do a new toggle switch that goes inside of these walls, because these walls are... Like anything inside of these walls is loaded, right? So, I mean, we could do it right here, honestly. Let's just do this. But how do you see with the pack? Well, I don't have the pack on right now. You would just I just downloaded like a pack that shows it, and then it activates whenever you put your rockets in your offhand. Like this, then it would turn on and you see the chunk borders, and then you'd take them out and you would not see the chunk borders anymore. It does other things too. It actually shows slime chunks. I'm going to double check this and make sure that this is all still hooked up, because when I was digging this all out, I did have some water. I did have some water because we're under a little lake here, and I had some water rush in. I thought I fixed it, but I was talking to one of my friends there. Dude, how did you complete your doctorate so quickly? And I said, skill or skipping sleeping. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 actually sure, yeah, it does work. Okay, cool. I don't know that. I don't know anything about Minecraft. Okay, so this should work. This should turn on the first one. Then all I gotta do is come down here and we'll just do a little loop-de-loop. Oops. Nope, not that. Can I get this? Yes. Can. Okay, so I think this is probably very well, here, we'll just do this. Okay. Then so that's 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? 7 8 9, 10, 11. Oh, I have to do another one here. Just make sure that gets all the way. Okay, cool. And then we got one more, which has got to go... Oh, what? What? I thought there were 3 rows. Shoot, maybe one up higher. Look, I dug all this out. I dug all this out by hand. All the way down the basement. Then once we get down to the basement, once I get down below this area, I'm just going to dig the entire perimeter. So we have this whole chunk. Sets of chunks. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, shoot. We got to go up another one. Well, so we'll have a whole big area that's always loaded and, like, ready to be built on. Oh, I see where it is. Okay. I can't get up anymore. Okay. You're so fixated on armor stands? Yeah. Well, it's what you did was very cool. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but it's very, very cool. Ah, nice. Yeah. What'll be cool is once all these areas are loaded and lit up, then if I'm standing right in the middle, the only things that will really spawn are going to be iron golems and slimes. So we should be in really good shape for like an ultimate slime farm too. This will be great. I want to leave it alone now. However, it's also making me want to learn more about redstone. I've gone through phases where I claimed that I was going to learn about redstone. They never last for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's just do it. We have all the stands in the world, and then I don't have to. Okay. All right. Well, I believe. Oh, let's do it again. I believe that we'll figure out a better place to do this now. But let's see if this works. Well, top one did, or this is the middle one. There's so much wheat because there's 3 levels. There's 3 levels of all this wheat being pushed down. It's intense. The frames just come to a standstill whenever I run this thing. Look how slow the water's moving. It's just graphically, like, they're all broken right now. It's just graphically has to refresh. There it is. Told you. Okay. Okay. Well, let's put this stuff back. Well, one worked. Should we go up and double check all of them? Let's go check all the levels. Oh shoot! I don't. You know, I did some. Actually, I did some work. Is this the top layer? Am I insane? Oh, this is the top layer. Oh, there, I can actually see it from here. Okay, there's the 3 bottom layers. Okay, yep, everything worked. I gotta get stairs. I've got to get stairs going here so I can actually get up and down. I loaded. Wait. Oh, those iron pads? No, those are just pale oak slabs that are waterlogged, just to keep all the wheat growing as fast as possible. Yeah, at this moment, there's no way to get around because I destroyed my stairs just to more quickly move this. There's the ladder still. It's not ideal. We got to work on stairs in this area, but right now I want to finish my wheat farm, so. All right. A texture. It did kind of look... I actually noticed that before, too. It did kind of look like iron. What is this? Is this the bottom layer? Yeah, this is the bottom layer. Okay. No, wait. Is it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's hoppers there. Okay, yeah, this is the bottom layer. Okay. So how do I get... Oh, down here. Oh, man. I gotta work out stairs. I can't get anywhere. Okay. All right. So we'll start with this. I'm going to fill all these up with seeds. And it's going to take a while. We're going to have to do this because I still haven't done what I said I was going to do, which is going to be fix storage down here because it's still a nightmare. Eventually, we'll do this. This block, we will do automated storage down here with buffers, so it's not always all full. We'll just put, like, basically, we'll put double chest lining this whole area. Or actually, we'll do barrels, probably. So that way all the hoppers will empty into a barrel, so they'll empty faster. And then those barrels will empty into a main sorting system. So we will do that eventually, just... We'll get to it when we get to it. Oh, what am I doing? Well, I have to replant before I can just take all the seeds. There's no point in an automatically auto-loaded, all the time loaded wheat farm if you don't replant it. Yeah, I gotta do this. Alright, let's start replanting. Oh, I can't get up there that way. I have to go up the ladder. This is hilarious. I don't think I can even get in there right at this moment. I can't. I can't... At this exact second, I can't get into the bottom farm. I don't know how. Since I destroyed the stairway, maybe here? Can I get in here? Okay. We've got to work this out. Let's see. Okay, let's... Yeah, I can go here. So, oh, no. I can't get in. I can't get in my own stupid farm. Okay, there we go. Did I break it? No. Okay, all right. Jeez, man. Okay. Well, that's on the priority list then. A way to get around this world, or this bunker. Hey, why don't I have haste? I should. I moved my... Oh, yeah, another thing I did is I moved my bunkers. Or, I mean, I moved my beacons. Why don't I have haste? Ah, does it not reach? It doesn't reach the furthest point. I may need... It doesn't reach the very middle of the bunker. I may need... Yeah, it reaches here. Does it not reach here? Does it reach here? Yeah, it doesn't reach here. So, but look, but my haste, or my haste mining works here, but not my speed boost works here. How about that? How about that? If I move, so it's one, it has to be moved 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has to be moved 5 blocks closer to the center. I bet I get the speed boost now. Yep, I did. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Well, okay. So now we know some things we got to work on. All right, it's time for me to study. Wait, Impulse isn't using Copper Golem this season of Hermitcraft because it's Lore's continuation of season 10, where the people of his city are rebuilding and they don't trust bots anymore. I never watch Impulse. Does he have like lore segments, or is it just like lore that he talks about like in regular videos? How does he distribute his lore? All right. Well, I gotta go. I gotta go start my studying. I don't want to, but I have to. Big day of studying, folks. I'm gonna try to study, eat my chicken wings at lunch, and then take my final, and be done with the semester. Hell or high water, I want to be done with it today. So, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to play a lot tomorrow if I'm done. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. It's implied lore. Okay. Yeah, check it out. I should check out Impulse. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you later on.